Hello, we're CoolKatzCraft. I'm Kay.
And I'm Maggie.
And we're here to show you how to put together our brand new storage system, our Multi-Medium Wizz, which is designed to hold paint and spray bottles.
And alcohol inks and stickles and brushos, anything you fancy really. Yep. This one here is the standard two-tier multi-medium Wizz, which is what Kay is going to demonstrate now how to put together. And then we'll show you another one.
Okay, and while I'm doing that, Maggie's going to be putting things in it.
And keeping quiet.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, as part of the kit, you get the whole kit. You'll get your Lazy Susan mechanism, and then you get the 8 screws that you need as well to put it in. So I'm going to start with the base layer, base plate.
Base.
The base, yeah, the base. Okay, and it's the one with the hole in. Okay, and we're going to put screw our Lazy Susan on here with the screws. It's easier if you use a metallic magnetic screwdriver. It's not essential, but it is a lot easier. If you haven't got one, then the next stage you'll probably need a little bit of blue tack. But we just screw these in. So I'll just get through this as quickly as I can. I wanted to show this from start to finish, then you'll know how easy it is to put together. So move that across. And we've got pre-drilled holes for the screws.
And the screws are the correct measurement, so they won't scratch the surface when the unit's sitting on the floor.
I'll show you in a minute when I've done these, and I'll show you. And they weren't easy to find, actually.
No, they weren't, were they? It took us a long time.
So let's screw those in. So with all our units, all the MDF is being precision cut, so it all fits together nicely.
It's laser cut, precision laser cut. It's
and then that's smooth along there, like that.
It's low formaldehyde, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's conforms to FSC registered.
It is.
And it conforms to EU guidelines.
Okay, so you've got that. This is the upper base, so the upper part of it. And you see you've got your 4 screw holes put in there. So you're going to turn this over and you're going to use this hole as your access point. So if you move that across so you can get the hole there, and then just line it up with a hole underneath. So move that back, and what I tend to do is I put my screwdriver in the hole there, and then just make sure this is even all the way around, and then just check it on the other corner, see if I can find the other hole. So this is, which I think I have done. Whoops, no I haven't. So I'll do that again. This can be a bit tricky, and it might be easier if you stand up, which I will do.
What you can do as well, Kay, which is what we did with the original ones, we put a little pencil mark, didn't we, at the side,
can do, yes.
if you wanted to.
I think I've been doing them so many, I just don't tend to do that now.
They're automatic, aren't they?
So if you do that, so that's lined up with the hole, then I know if that's even here, then it should be lined up here. I think it's the light I can't see. Let's try one right. Okay. No, it's not lined up there. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Let's try that one. Okay, that's a hole. That's it, that's done it. So it does work. So try third time lucky. So you just put that in there. So you can see why it's easier to have a magnetic screwdriver. And just screw them in. You can just do them to finger tight and then move on to the next one.
That is easier to do standing up, isn't it?
It is a lot easier.
You can see directly in.
And also that you've got, whoops, puts it in the right place. So hopefully. I'm shaking today, I don't know why. I think it's because it's quite warm in here actually.
It's very warm in here, yeah.
So that's it.
And also it's because you've got to think about it, whereas normally you just do it. And
that's true, yes, I'm trying to talk people through it as well. So, and then on there. I'm hoping you're not getting it off my head and you're actually seeing what I'm doing.
You're not, I can see over there, Ken.
Okay, and then the last one in. And that's that will be your base turning mechanism sorted.
I'm just starting to load. I made one up, Kay.
Ooh.
I'm just starting to load one up, Kay. Is it important to make sure that you balance the unit out?
Yeah.
The same as with any of our storage twist units?
Yeah, if it's evenly spaced, then it flows really nicely.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to put this is your top here. I'm now going to put my shelf supports in, which are the larger ones. And you have 6 on this one. Because they're precision cut, they will fit into the slots well, without too much wiggle room or anything. So I don't tend to put glue on this bit because the MDF will swell. So I'll just put glue on these parts. You can use a good quality PVA glue or a wood glue. And I quite like this sticky PVA. So you don't need too much, just that amount will be perfect.
Actually, when I put mine together at home, I used our Cool Cats bookbinding glue.
Oh, right, okay.
And it worked brilliantly.
Okay. Perhaps I should have used that.
Perhaps you should like me in the Mag Pops.
That's referring to Maggie to show somebody how to do a flap, and she didn't use our Mag Pops on it. So
I was suitably told off.
Put it on the naughty chair. So just follow through and just do one at a time. That's quite simple, just put them through. So we can straighten these up in a minute if we just get them in the... And last one. So you've got 6 supporting uprights on here, and then just even them up, and then we'll meet in the middle like that. And you just hold it for a minute. If you've got excess glue, you can use a brush or your finger just to remove the excess. And then that spins down nicely, and that's the bottom one done. And I tend to rinse my brush out at that point, and I always end up with a stiff brush, and I can't use that anymore. Okay, and the next one is you're going to put the shelf on. The shelf, you've got that side and you have that side. So you've got the flared side and the less flared side. I would put it face down, so you've got the less flared side downwards. It fits better that way. And again...
Sorry, do you want to just slow that down a bit, because it was very quick showing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the flared side and the non-flare side. It's easier if you do it this way round. Okay? It just fits, for some reason, I don't know why, it just fits better. I'm going to stand up and try not to
demolish the
set again. Okay, and what you'll notice is we've got 12 slots around here. You want to on each alternate slot. So you just place it over the top, and you can just get the first one into place, and then just slide it around, and then once it's ready, it just slots in. Just carefully work around gently. You just manipulate that in. It just slots into place. Just keep going until they're all in, because sometimes one goes in and one bounces out again. That's it. So you can see we've got that flat, so they're now all in position. So that's now quite sturdy. Okay. So if you're doing the 4-tier one, what you do now is put another strut, and you'll put it into the empty space here. So you'd have 6 going round, and you'd build that up. So it'd be layer on layer. Okay, and then the final bit, which will be the top for either this is a 2 or the 4 will be a bit higher, is the top parts. So you glue those in exactly the same way as you did for the supporting struts.
And you recommended, didn't you, Kay, to do it like this, not put the outer ring edges on.
Yes.
On the bottom layer. Do that at the end.
Yeah.
So do it as we're doing it.
Yeah. For some reason, I just found that they came out. It's easier if you build it up first and then put the outer rings on. So and then just follow those through, so they go into the alternate slots. And then so it's a very simple process. It's not complicated. Just take your time. You want a nice, neat finish. If you keep loading that up, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm finding other things.
So these are the Steph thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Isings that he had on the other day. So I couldn't resist, so I had to buy the whole lot, obviously.
Yeah, you haven't used them yet, Kate.
No, I haven't had a time to use
So
them.
set up to Isink dye sprays, and then you've also got your Isink translucent ice gels on the top.
Yeah, and there's plenty of space for more.
There is, so you just have to buy some more. Have you got the whole colour range?
I've got that's out at the moment, yes.
Okay. But we have got lots of examples and images of lots of different things that you can put in
Okay,
them.
and the next stage is then to put your guardrails around. And this is obviously, when you spin it around, you don't want all your bottles to fall off. And they fit in halfway between the two, so they all slot in to make a perfect circle as you go around. I found the easiest way of doing this was to put a little blob of glue in each little slot there. If you put a little bit extra over, it doesn't matter too much, because then you can always wipe the excess off. Whoops, get that in the right place. And that's it. And then just put those in. Oops.
And they lock in, don't they?
Yeah, they just
so
lock
you need
in,
to
yeah.
push them in to lock them in.
And then I'll just go around and put them all in, then I'll put them in the right
Yeah.
place and take the excess glue off. I'll just move those around. So I'm not too sure if you can see that well, because I'm doing it from behind. I can't do it from the front, unfortunately, but as I'm turning around, you can see how they go in. To come out, just push it back in. And then the last one I can fit in nicely. So what I then do is just take the excess off. And then what you tend to do, if you can paint these, either spray painting them, or you can use a sponge or a brush. Not too intricate shapes. Spray painting is the quickest and easiest way of doing it.
And what you can also do, if you want to decorate it with paper, is just all the joins and seams, just run black gesso down.
Yeah.
So you have like a black margin, and then just pop your paper on top.
So,
But don't forget to cut your templates out first before you stick it together.
so. And then just push those on. So you might be able to see it better now. I'm doing the top one.
Yeah, you can.
That's it. So the bottom one obviously is exactly the same what I'm doing for the top. So they're just literally push in there like that. So we do try to design our kits to make them as simple as possible and easy and friendly as possible. I'll put that one because it's a nicer finish. And then that's the last one. So I just need to tidy that up. And I would probably give that overnight just to make sure that all the glue is nicely set. And just push those into position. If they come out a little bit. You can feel that because that should be, these should be flush. So just go around to make sure they're flush. Excess glue off. And that is your unit done.
Lovely.
So I don't know how long that took, but it didn't take that long to do.
No.
So that spins around like that. And then Maggie's done hers. Okay?
And here's one
We did earlier. Okay?
we did earlier.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.